Okay, so anyway, we're back here. Alright, Hero, I'm leaving this to you. Alright, and the Yotchi tribe's warriors will go into the, I'm sending into the, labyrinth, to find the words for you. Please find the words. Alright. Alright, so you can find them without actually having to use Street Pass. As a matter of fact, my strongest ones, occasionally I will get from Street Pass, but because they're so strong, usually their HP is limited. Alright, it's not really HP, it's their Yaruki. It's the drive that they have. But anyway, I'm not really going to explain what he's saying. I'm just going to show you what to do. Alright, so do you want to send them in? Yes. Alright. So anyway, there's this screen and this screen. This one shows you a map of where you are. This one is good for the fighting. Alright, so you can have a max of 8 in the special dungeon. Alright, and you have to defeat monsters on your way down. Let's see. There's also some checkpoints. Whatever checkpoint you've checked is where you're going to start from the next time. But you can only choose one checkpoint at a time. If you use a second checkpoint, the first one will no longer be active. If your party was destroyed, you can send more. So if you have like 16, your first 8 died, you can send another 8 to the same spot where they died, directly, without actually losing anything. But if there are no more in the village, you're gonna have to go out and find more, and challenge again later. Alright. Alright. So, if you get the monster's HP down to 0, then you win. But if your Yaruki, your drive, is depleted, then you will be kicked out, pretty much. So be careful. Alright, some of them have guards around their bodies. To defeat the guards, you can... to defeat the barriers, you should use a skill of the same color. So characters who have red color will take care of red barriers. Blue will take care of blue. Green will take care of green. White will take care of white. Metal, there are metal Yotchi. The metal Yotchi will take care of any color. Alright, so you have attack, you have skill, which once your gauge is charged, you'll be able to use skill. Your skill is basically just the skill color. So it's yellow, purple, blue, white, green, and red. Alright, and then you can take a look at everybody's drive. Everybody right now has 20 drive. Alright? Attack! It is so cute. They have these weapons, but they don't even use the weapons. They just run into them. Alright, now occasionally some of the monsters will be able to get a sneak attack, which really sucks. Alright, so we have our first treasure chest. Alright, so that's just an item for smithing, or forging, I guess. Alright, sometimes you will find mimics or hitokuibako, but I don't think there are any on the first floor. Aww, it's so cute. No, the level that I'm on now, which is level 8, I haven't actually completed this labyrinth yet. I've completed 7 of 8. But when going through the labyrinth, they get progressively harder. Now the monsters that I'm fighting, they can damage 3 or 4 of your party members at a time for 40 or more drive damage. Alright, another item for forging. Alright, so anyway, you can hold up to 50 of the Yotchizoku. Usually what I do at my point in the game is I find the Yotchizoku, and if they're below a certain amount of strength, for me right now, below 40 strength, and I don't even keep them. Alright, so I just got a hat. You can equip your Yotchizoku with hats. Alright. Now, equipping them with hats doesn't really do anything except make them look a little different. Make them look a little bit cuter, too. Alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, there is enough power, or enough fights that I have to go through that I'll be able to use one skill when I get down to the end. Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah, taking damage refills more of your gauge than actually attacking does. Alright. Oh, another item for forging. Alright, and so we are almost finished with this first floor. First floor is very, very simple. Alright, so I'm fighting the guards. Alright, so my skill gauge is gone all the way up. Alright. Bagike, Ioke, Dorumoke, Girake. You die. No. You're supposed to die. Die. Yay! Alright, and defeating the boss will give you one of your passwords. Now, it's also not the only way to get a password. You can get passwords from chests. At max, there's usually like 3 to a floor. Except the first floor only has the 1. Alright, and by clearing a floor, you'll be able to get all of these items. Alright, so, well, not clearing a floor, but saving at a save point. Alright, and then going through the save point. Just going through the door doesn't actually get you anything. Alright, so you got one of the passwords. Yay! Alright, so any one of these that has not been completed, you will actually find is glowing white. Alright, so I'm gonna skip what he's gonna tell me because I already know it. Alright, so yeah, it's glowing white, so you gotta go in there. Alright, and this is Dragon Quest 1's. Alright, the village of Garai, or the town of Garai. Alright, and so at this point in the game, it's not too hard. It's not too simple either, but it's not too hard. Yay! Alright. Oh. I forgot what it looks like to have so little of my skill panels lit up. Alright, I don't have enough points to use, so I'm just going to pass for now. Alright, so talk to this old man. He's gonna ask you to take care of the monsters that have come into the village. To do that, you'll have to get the monster that stole the silver harp. Alright. So, to find the monster with the silver harp, that's pretty simple. Alright, so let's go Montan. Fill everybody's HP back up. Alright, so treasure chests. I got a healing herb. I got a strange torch. Alright, so strange flame. Oh, okay. This is an item used for forging. Alright, so to find the boss, you just have to walk over to the back of this area. Alright, so from here, walk up. And there he is. Ooh, they haven't noticed me. Alright. So all you gotta do is defeat him. Alright, so this is definitely not a monster that I remember seeing from Dragon Quest 1. Alright, Alright, so I usually just focus on the main boss here. The reason why is because I can handle the other guys fairly simply. Ah, nuts. Alright, so Keisuke can't use spells right now. Alright. Alright. Alright, and I'm going to steal from you, Otakara Hunter. And just attack. I stole something. Alright, you became level 9, yay. Alright. So, now that you've defeated the monster, go talk to the old man. Ah. If I'm not mistaken, monsters can still come out until you talk to the old man. Alright. Alright, so this is the first one. I love this song. Sorry. Alright. So anyway, that's how you do those. And they take you into the worlds of other Dragon Quest games. Alright. So anyway, you just told him about what happened, and he's talking to you about how things have changed in history somehow, and he needs you to fix them. Alright, so that's what we've been charged with. Alright, so now at this bar, you can see this guy jumping over here. Alright, the guy on the far right sells hats. Alright. Really, you don't need to talk to anyone in this guild, except for the person who sells hats occasionally. Alright, so it's just telling you about what happens when you do Street Pass. Alright, so Street Pass, you can get Yotchi from other places. I forgot to break these pots. But those Yotchi will not actually do anything for you until you actually go to the labyrinth yourself. Alright. So, when you're doing Surichigai, you'll occasionally come across people that have other hats, and you'll get a ticket for each of those hats. Alright, so you'll need a certain amount of tickets to get the item. So, this one takes 3 tickets. He gives you the 3 tickets. But usually what happens is, as you're doing Surichigai, or Street Pass, you'll find people with other hats, and you'll find tickets for them. But I haven't yet. Alright. So, anyway, let's go to church. No, let's go to the inn. Rest, because I just did the adventure log for Dragon Quest 1. Alright, and I'm going to make a deposit. Alright, so you will want to make deposits a lot. I found that near the end game there is a place that sells really, really good equipment, but it costs, what was it? For the hat, it was like 35,000 gold, or for the helmet. For the armor, it was like 46,000 gold. And then for a pretty good shield, it's like 17,000 gold, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you want to put money in there, and don't waste your money on a lot of things that you don't need. Also, building stuff or forging stuff to sell is a good way to make money. So you've got extra items. Use those extra items to forge more stuff just for sale. And the higher the number that the forged item has, if it's a 1, a 2, or 3, it will be worth more to sell than just the regular 1 or 2. Or just the regular one. Alright, anyway, I'm going to give you guys your password. Alright, so hang on a second. Oh, he doesn't do passwords. Alright, so I guess we have to go to the next village. Or the next town. Alright, so anytime you see this guy here, he will take you to the Yotchi village. I've seen him in 2 different places, but one place before a big event, and the other place after that big event. Alright, and next we have to come up here. It looks very ancient Japanese, I guess you could say. We found a place with people in it. It doesn't look like anyone's followed us. Just by looking at you, I can tell you guys are travelers. You came in a good time. Okay, there's a sauna at the back of the village that just opened. The first 100 customers are free, so you should go and use it now. Alright, we don't have time to be going and taking baths. Dame desu yo, okyaku-san. That's not the way to look at it, guest. Any time is a good time for a bath. Sauna is called a mushi bath, or a steamed bath. I stink a little bit. Maybe I should go and take the bath. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead just so that we can get, just so I can get rid of the sweat. Hi, Ichime-sama, go on night. Alright, so this guy works at the, Mushiburo. At the, sauna. Or sauna. Alright. Okay. Homura no Sato. Alright, let's see if I can get your, password. Password to play. Alright. Yep. Alright. Kada bare no herako o bushi bi yase no mo. Alright, anyway, that is your Fukkatsu no Jumon for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.